Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Daite Gokula Tharuni Mandala Mahite Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Daite Gokula Tharuni Mandala Mohite.
Hare Krishna, Jai Shri Radhe. So as an offering to Srimati Radharani, today we will learn to make a complete bhoga plate for Srimati Radharani's pleasure. We will learn how to make one of the favorite vegetables of Srimati Radharani, which is called as Arbi. So with that, we will learn how to make cutlets with that. And then to go with the cutlets, we will learn how to make pudina chutney, fresh mint chutney. And then we will also make kadhi, which is a yogurt-based preparation. And then we will also make some roti to go with it. So this is a traditional bhoga item that we just said. These are the things that are offered to Srimati Radharani in Barshana, where she is worshipped as Shri Shri Ladli Lalji. So here today we will learn how to make some of these favorite items of Srimati Radharani. Hare Krishna. So now let's see how to make the Arbi cutlets first. So this is boiled Arbi over here that we have. We have some paneer. This is dry roasted peanuts and crushed a little bit. This is some green chilies. According to your taste, you can adjust the intensity of it. This is fresh coriander, grated ginger. This is chaat masala, salt, hing, asafoetida, sugar and black pepper. So now, and breadcrumbs. I hope I mentioned the breadcrumbs. So now let's start adding all the ingredients in. We'll first add the paneer. So these items, all of these items, I have actually learned from my very, very beloved mother, who is a very, very expert cook. And actually when she had visited Barshana a few years ago along with my father, at that time they got Mahaprasad from Ladli Lalji temple, and it was this kind of Mahaprasad. They got little sabji, they got roti, kadhi and pudina chutney, mint chutney. So in that honor we are, thanks to my mother that she has shared these recipes with me, which I'm able to share with all of you. So we have added into the arbi, we have added the paneer, the peanuts, we are adding the green chilies. As I said, you can adjust the green chilies based on your taste. We'll add some grated ginger. We'll add some grated coriander leaves, cilantro. And then we will add some breadcrumbs, around 2 tablespoons of breadcrumbs. So the breadcrumbs gives a very good crunchy texture, and we'll also add a little bit of chaat masala, around 1.5 to 2 teaspoons, salt according to taste, some hing, asafoetida, some sugar to balance out all the flavors. This is a trick of my grandmother, my father's mother, who is a very, very expert cook. She said that adding a little bit of sugar always balances out all the flavors, all the spices that we add in any particular dish. This is some black pepper, and then we will mix up all these ingredients together. We can see here everything is very nicely mixed together. And the reason why we add the breadcrumbs, and we should remember that the arbi, is already boiled, it is peeled, so it is cooked. So it's very easy to just, mix all these ingredients together. And the breadcrumbs gives it a very nice crunchy texture also. So you can make a ball of this size. And I like to make heart-shaped patties. So let's see how to make heart-shaped patties. So just make it like this, and then make one end make it like this, and then flip it over and just make a depression over here. Then you can see a perfect heart-shaped patty. So this heart-shaped patty is like we are offering our heart to Srimati Radharani. Jai Shri Radhe, a beautiful heart-shaped patty. Let's make one more. So as we were saying that these ingredients that we have added in here, they just need to be, they're already cooked. So when we fry, we do not need to deep fry them. We can just shallow fry them on a raised tawa. So it's not going to absorb too much of oil and things like that. And it's always better, I personally prefer to cook it in ghee. It just makes the patties taste really good. So like this, and then we'll make a depression here to give it a beautiful heart shape. So our heart-shaped patties are ready. So we see that the heart-shaped patties are ready, and here our ghee is also ready. It's on medium-high flame. So we will drop the patties in gently. And as we said that the ingredients that we have put in, like the boiled arbi and the paneer, everything is basically cooked. So we don't have to worry about keeping this on the flame too long, but just as much as it is needed to make it golden brown on either side. So we'll just wait for it to get golden brown on either side and just cook it on a nice medium-high flame. And then we will make it golden brown on either side, and then we will remove it from the ghee. So we can see how the cutlets are now nicely fried golden brown on either side. So we will gently lift them off from the flame and take it out for the offering in Krishna's bowl. So now we'll make the pudina chutney, or the fresh mint chutney, which will go along with the arbi patties that we just made. So for that we will take fresh mint, put it into the blender, fresh mint, and then we'll put in a little bit of dhania also, fresh dhania, fresh cilantro, little bit of kadhi patta. Kadhi patta just adds in a very nice flavor. We'll put in some ginger, and we can put in some green chilies also. And I have kept here some green apple. You see, I like to add green apple in the chutney because it gives a very good texture, like a nice thick texture to the chutney, and also it gives a very good flavor to the chutney. So in this we will add some hing or asafoetida, little sugar as we had said to balance out all the flavors, some sugar, some black pepper, we'll add some salt for taste, and we'll also add a little bit of chaat masala, around 2 teaspoons of 2 or 1.5 teaspoons of chaat masala. So this just gets the flavors in. And now we will also add the juice of half a lime juice. We just added that, and then we will add little bit of water, very little water, and then we will blend this up. So after blending the chutney, let's look at how the consistency has come. You see how beautiful the consistency is, with a nice, very, very beautiful green texture. So this is fresh mint chutney to go along with the cutlets. This is ready for offering. So now we will make kadhi for Srimati Radharani. So we see here the kadhi also, I'd like to make it in ghee so that flavor comes out very nicely. We will add some mustard seeds in it, And when the mustard seeds start to crackle, you see how the mustard seeds start to crackle immediately? They start popping. As soon as we hear the popping sound of the mustard seeds, then we are ready to add the next ingredient, which is some cumin seeds, a little bit of methi, and then we will add some cloves, cinnamon and star anise. We add those in, and then we will add a little bit of hing and some curry patta. Nice crackling sound of the curry patta. And then we will add some grated ginger into this. And give it a stir. Now while the ginger is cooking, let us get the yogurt sauce ready for the curry. Now it's a liquid item, so the way it is done is we take some yogurt, around 1.5 cups of yogurt. To that we will add around 2 to 2.5 spoons of chickpea flour, which is called as besan, and then just gently mix this in very nicely. And as soon as this is mixed, now even in the curry we can choose to add some green chilies. If you like spicy, you may choose to add green chilies. I generally don't add, I add a lot of ginger. So we are just adding this yogurt which is mixed with the chickpea flour, the besan. It's a nice paste that we have. And we can see how the ginger is also nice and golden. And now we will add the yogurt sauce in. Give it a nice stir, and we can add a little bit of turmeric powder so that a very nice color consistency comes about. Like so. A very nice color, maybe just a little bit more, like half a teaspoon of turmeric powder is added on. And then we will add some water and let it boil. And the flame that we cook it on is on medium high. We'll get some water till it gets cooking. So now we will add the water in. And we have to add one very important ingredient, which is salt. So let's add the salt in according to taste. And we also add some sugar to balance out all the flavors. And whatever ingredients we may add, we must remember that the most important ingredient that we add in this is our love. So after we added all of this, we see the consistency of the curry. It's like a nice flowing consistency, and we give it one boil. Once it is boiled, then the curry is almost ready and we just garnish it. So we let the curry to boil. Now we can see that the curry is boiling very nicely. So it's nicely cooked. We can look at the texture. It's very beautiful. Nice flowing consistency, not too thick, not too thin. And in this now we will add a very nice ingredient. This is cinnamon powder. Just some cinnamon powder gives it a very nice flavor. And then we will in the end garnish it with a little bit of cut coriander leaves, fresh cilantro. We just garnish it with that, and our curry is ready for our offering. And we'll now take it out in Krishna's bowl. So now we have made some hot fulkas for Srimati Radharani, and we see our offering plate is ready. The hot fulka is with ghee, and we have the kadhi, we have the green chutney, we have the heart-shaped patties, the Arbi Cutlets, and water for Srimati Radharani, and Sri Jagannath Baldev Subhadra Devi. So then we'll decorate with tulasi leaves. And now our plate is ready for offering. Hare Krishna. So now Prabhu is making the offering to our deities. Shri Shri Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Devi, Shri Shri Lakshmi Narasingha Dev, Shri Shri Nitai Mayapur Chandra, Shri Shri Panchatattva, and Shri Shri Krishna Balaram, Shri Tribhanga Lalita Madan Mohan Krishna. Jai.